welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. And today I'm going to show you how I get this fresh face foundation routine. This is my go-to routine when I want something that's a little bit more relaxed. Maybe I'm just kind of hanging out around the house, or I'm running some errands, or maybe I'm going to a day outing. What I love about this look is that it's dewy, but it's not too dewy. It's set, but it's not too set. It looks, to me, very natural. I don't even have any bronzer on. I do bronzer, don't get me wrong, but today I didn't do any bronzer, so you guys could kind of get the full effect. It's really simple, you know what I mean? I think it's a very kind of relatable makeup look. There's nothing on my eyelids. I just have on some false eyelashes, which you absolutely do not need. You could just go with some mascara. I just happen to have super tiny lashes, so I love the effect of lashes with kind of a bare face. And if I am going to do bronzer, I'll take it around the perimeter of my face, along my jawline, and then I'll pop it in the crease, and it is just perfect. This has actually been my new go-to foundation routine, kind of like an everyday thing, except I don't actually wear foundation every day, but if I did, I think that this is the kind of look that I would go for. You can definitely recreate this look using any kind of products. I think the most important aspect is going to be the technique. So yeah, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified every time I upload. And yeah, let's get started. For primer, I'm going to be using my usual. This is the NYX Pore Fill Primer. I'm just going to apply this all over my face with my fingers. And you can see instantly it takes the shine down a little bit and it fills in my pores. This is one reason why I really like this primer. Even if I'm going for a dewy base, I feel like it still really helps everything look nice and flawless. And for foundation, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the color 430. This is my go-to foundation for at least a year, so I really like it. I do go back and forth between 430 and 450, depending on how tan I am. So I'm just going to place a couple pumps on my palette. I'm going to dot this all over my face. And then I'm just going to blend this out with an e.l.f. powder brush using stippling, bouncing motions. I don't like to swipe my foundation or swirl it around. I only do that if I am in a hurry. To contour my face, I'm going to go in with my Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum, and this is in the color Hot Cocoa. I'm going to place this around the perimeter of my face and along my jawline. To blend this out, I'm going to use my Real Techniques contour brush. To highlight and conceal my face, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee. And I'm just going to blend this out with a damp Real Techniques beauty sponge. I'm going to take what's left on the beauty sponge and just place that underneath my contour. This is just going to clean the contour up, make it not look so muddy, and just make it sharper. I'm also bringing it down around my nose. And by bringing that concealer a little closer in on my nose, it appears that I have contoured my nose without actually using any kind of contour product. So this is a new step that I have been adding to my routine. I'm gonna go in with my Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder. This is actually the color Golden Almond, and I'm gonna use this to lightly set the areas that I highlighted. This is what's gonna give you a little bit more of a natural finish as opposed to like a snatched, baked on face. This is what I do when I want a slightly more dewy finish to my makeup. So I'm just using an e.l.f. pointed powder brush. I'm dipping into the powder. I'm gonna tap off the excess, and then I'm just gonna go and lightly set where I highlighted. Now for the areas that tend to crease, which is around my mouth, I'm actually gonna go in with a beauty sponge and pick up a little bit more product so I can really push it into those areas. Then I'm just gonna dust that off. I'm then gonna go in with my other Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder. This is the color Milk Chocolate. I'm gonna grab another e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm gonna buff my entire face very lightly, starting with where I contoured, since that area hasn't been set yet. And I'm just pushing the product in for now. Then I'm gonna go in and just lightly buff. Focus in on the areas that I contoured first, and then I'm gonna lightly go all over the face. When I get to underneath my eyes, I'm just going to push, because I don't wanna move the product around too much underneath my eyes. I'm gonna set my face with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray just to bring a little bit. Next, I'm gonna set my face with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray just to bring a little bit more moisture to my face and to make my face appear a little bit more skin-like. This is gonna tone down the powder, and it's just gonna meld it into my skin. All right, guys, I just popped on some lashes and a little bit more lip gloss. Ooh, I think another good final step, if you want to just amp it up just a little bit, you know, you still want to keep it subtle, but you want to keep it kind of cute. You can throw in a little bit of highlighter, just the slightest bit along the tops of your cheekbones. Like the tiniest bit. So you have a little bit of a glow just when you turn to the side though. And I think that's really pretty. Look how pretty that looks. And I'm using the Shayla highlighter. This is the color Booming. It just gives it the most subtle glow. It's very natural. It's not over the top. You're still fresh. You're still youthful. You're still beautiful, if I do say so myself. So we've just put a little bit of highlighter right at the tops of our cheekbones, and you just kind of get it when you turn to the side. It's not like highlighter, which we love. It's more like glow from within, you feel me? And I've put a little bit on the other side as well, just at the highest points of my cheekbones, and I think it is just so beautiful. So you don't have to do bronzer, you don't have to do highlighter, you can stop, you know, where we were at before. But if you want to amp it up a little bit and still kind of maintain that youthfulness, that freshness, then just a little bit of highlighter I think would be absolutely stunning. I think it looks so pretty. I think it looks so natural. I think it looks so fresh. And I think the addition of the highlighter, like when you just turn to the side and they catch a glimpse of that, it just gives you an extra pop and an extra bit of glam, even though we're still going for sort of a more natural, fresh face look. So anyway, I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you were not subscribed already. Hit that notification bell down below if you want to be notified every time I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have an amazing day.